So today we are solving fraction number stories. So to get started, whenever you're looking at a number story, you want to know, what do I already know? And then ask yourself, what do I need to find out? You need to decide, what info is the problem giving me? Do I have all of the information that I need? Can I draw a picture to make a number model? And will estimating help? So these are some bullet points that as you are starting these number stories that you can use to help you solve those problems and to get started. Now, as you are going through the problems, these are some tips to kind of keep going. Organize all of your information. You can create a model. Sometimes drawing a picture helps us. Writing a number model, make a graph or a diagram, talking to others, or looking back, do I make sense? Is this answer going to make sense when I'm looking at my problem? So again, these are just some tips to help you as you are solving some number stories. So we are going to do two today, and the first one is, Adeline is mixing fruit juices to make punch. She mixes 1.5 gallons of apple juice with 1.5 gallons of grape juice. How much fruit punch will she have? So what I like to do is go and underline important information. So 1.5 gallons of apple juice and 1.5 gallons of grape juice. Now I'm going to try and see, what is this question wanting me to do? How much fruit punch will she have? So I want to know how much in all. So that must mean that I am combining these two numbers. So I'm adding. So I'm going to write a number model to help me. So I'm going to do 1.5 of the apple juice plus 1.5 of the grape juice to find out how much in all. So again, I like to put my problems vertically. 1.5, 1.5, and I'm adding. And so now, always keep my denominator the same. My numerator is 1 plus 1, that equals 2. My whole numbers, 1 plus 1, that equals 2. So now I have 2 and 2 halves, but I know that when I have a fraction where the numerator and the denominator are the same, that is equal to 1 whole. So I already have 2 wholes plus another whole, which gives me a grand total of 3, because I'm going to add those together, 3 gallons. And again, I could draw a picture here, but I chose to do a number model. All right, in my next problem, just to practice, Ryan lives 3 1/4 mile from school. Kayla lives 2 3/4 mile from school. How much farther from school does Ryan live than Kayla? So again, I'm going to underline information. Here's 3 1/4 mile. Here's 2 3/4 mile from school. How much farther? So this is a keyword for me. Does Ryan live than Kayla? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to be adding because I don't know how much further. I think I'm going to be subtracting. Now you can do a couple different ways here. You could draw a picture. You could do a number model. I am going to draw a quick number line here. And I'm going to start with okay, now I have fourths, so I'm going to draw 3 lines in between each. So 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 1 1/4, 1 2/4, 1 3/4. 1, 2, 3. 2 1/4, 2 2/4, 2 3/4. Whoop. And then here's 3 1/4. Okay, so now I'm going to place 3 1/4 on my number line. So here's right here, and this is Ryan. And now Kayla lives, so Ryan lives 3 1/4 mile from school, and then Kayla lives 2 3/4 mile from school. So I'm going to write my number model right here, and I'm going to subtract, because I want to know how much further Ryan lives. So I have 3 1/4 minus 2 3/4. So I'm doing some subtracting here. So now I need, if I'm at 3 1/4, which is right here, I need to subtract now 2 3/4 fourths. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract my whole numbers here. So I'm going to subtract the 2 first. Okay, so I'm going to go back all the way. I'm going to subtract all the way to 2 1/4. So I was just subtracting, I had 3 1/4, and I went to 2 1/4, so I subtracted 1. And I'm going to subtract the other one from 2 1/4 to 1 1/4. So I'm going to be right here now. So then I subtracted the full 2. Now I need to count back 3 fourths. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And I end up at 2 fourths. So how much further? 2 fourths of a mile. So again, when I'm doing this subtraction, I subtracted 1 whole, and I got to 2 1/4. And then I subtracted another whole, and I got all the way to 1/4, and then I took away finally that 3/4, so I counted over 1, 2, and 3. So you could do the number model way right here and subtract. You would have to borrow, or you can draw a number line. So again, however works best for you. And here's your lesson practice. 4 friends shared 5 sandwiches after their hike. If they each ate an equal amount, how many sandwiches did each friend get?